hide that. I'm logged in as myself, so if you want to log in, or if that will suffice, Kim, whatever. So we're here to learn how to schedule ads in Brainworks and anything else Kim wants to impart to us.
The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go up to accounting, or no, I'm sorry, orders, and order entry. Anything specific?
I guess just taking us through how to schedule an ad, and I'm on wireless. Maybe I should have tried to go wired, although I guess this will be the real life experience of folks in the field.
Yeah, there's a little delay with it.
Well, I'd love to know how to schedule wrappers. Over wrappers.
If I can remember this early in the morning.
Yeah, sorry. That's always a bug.
I know.
Also,
we've changed it so many times.
Yeah, I know. That would be helpful. And then Chesapeake Website Solutions, how to book that?
Well, I haven't had a chance to put that in yet.
Okay.
I just had a meeting with David and Todd and Dave Altop yesterday, and we decided that, it's going to be pretty easy. You're not actually going to be scheduling the website. You're just going to be scheduling Facebook and banner.
Okay.
So
That's for the Blender, though, Betsy. There is a website solution only how-to online, though.
Could you walk us through that?
Yeah, basically the key component to that is that there has to be a contract turned in for that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I suppose which publication is irrelevant because we all know what the codes are for that, but maybe just start with the Star Dem and schedule an ad in the Star Democrat.
All right, so the first thing it does is it brings the ticket up and it actually assigns a ticket number. So you're just going to enter and then type in the pub that you want the ad to go in. You could either type it in or you've got your pull down.
Kim, don't you have to put the account code in first?
Nope.
No?
I go right in order. I go ticket, pub, transcode, and then it takes you up to the account number.
Well, I'll be quiet then. Thank you.
You can, but I don't like to go out of order.
Okay.
And Kim, does this move by tabbing, right?
I'm entering right now. You can do it as tab too.
Okay.
5100 transcode, or if you're not sure, it provides you with a pull down as well.
Ours is 1100 here for the wig.
Yeah. Then enter, and it's going to take you up to the top of the screen by the smiley face for the account number. I can remember it, 503 672. Please forgive my slowness. I don't like this keyboard.
Hey.
I'm used to mine over here. Okay, then it's going to show you the account name. Always check the account name to make sure that you've entered the account number right. If you hit enter again, it'll take you down to your sales cursor number. If that's not the number that you need it to be, you need to change that or the territory.
Right. The salesperson, and this would be nice if Brainworks had the labels consistent in all their literature and all their screens. This would be the ad salesperson. So it's whoever's selling the ad, it should match the territory number initially because we haven't had that many folks selling other people's accounts. But if I was a key account rep or for whatever reason out working somebody else's territory and I sold this ad and I'm not rep 529, this is where I would change it on the salesperson field. You don't change the territory number because the territory, that's where the business is located. So that's why I always be in territory 529 in this case. So.
Okay. So if you enter this, or the salesperson number is fine, you just hit enter and it's going to take you up to the top middle screen where it says to enter the columns. This is where you're going to enter your size. So I'll put in 2, enter, 3, enter, and you've got a 6-column or a 6-inch ad.
Okay. Yep.
Go back up. Note layout is anything that you need somebody else to see, like pagination, that's not going to show on the bill, so you can type whatever you want there.
Is that like if it's a premium position, like page 3, and they paid for it, you would put those instructions there?
Yeah, or far forward or whatever.
Okay.
And does that then pass through on to when you guys do the dummies and stuff?
Shelley and Debbie and Melissa can see that.
They'll see that, okay.
I mean, they should also be scheduling it like if it's a certain page, I think like page 3, you guys up in Elkton sell page 3 a lot as a special position, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Kim, I
Yes.
just want to go, this is Roger here, I just want to go back. Up under the size area where it says modular, is that where we enter in sizes for like Mariner, et cetera?
No, we don't use modular.
Okay.
At one time we were using it, but we're not using that now.
Okay, ignore it. Great.
Yes. Okay, so the next thing is your note billing. Note billing is the only thing that is going to show on the bill. So for us to check the papers, it's helpful if you have an advertising agency and they're running a certain ad for a certain client, it would be helpful if you put the client's name there. Or something that the client might need, like a PO number. That's the only thing that's going to show on the bill.
Do you understand that? Kind of what we're looking for there.
The next thing would be to schedule any colors.
The casino ad, put the casino ad or something like that.
Okay.
Or I'd put like special promotions in there, like Mariner or, graduation tab ad or something like that. So when they see the bill, they know what exactly what it was for.
The next thing you want to do is if your ad's in color, you want to schedule it in color. I generally suggest choosing full. And then whichever color code you're using, we'll just pick the 125. The next thing you should do is you should come over here to the prod key and go ahead and schedule your prod information. That way it's not forgotten. So of course here you're gonna select, for the most part, in-house build or whatever your ad is, if it's an ad drop. And then your source, CH_6 column. If it's a pickup, you want to click on straight pickup. If it's a pickup with changes, you're going to do alterations. Once you schedule it, either as a straight pickup or alterations, you should come down to the pickup number at the bottom and enter the pickup, the ticket number that you're picking up off of.
Where's that at, Kim? I'm sorry.
Down at the very bottom, it says materials, and then there's a material number and a pickup number. In the pickup number, you want to enter the pickup number there.
Okay. All right.
And then once you've entered anything that you need to enter in here, you just click OK, and it'll take you back to your order entry screen.
And Kim, could you click on the prod key again?
Mm-hmm.
So the other fields we simply ignore, right?
Yes.
So, okay, it would be helpful, and I don't suppose it can be done, that just like the modular field on the other screen, if there's a way that we could hide those or yellow them in, that just visually folks don't know, they don't have to worry about that, or yellow in the ones we do need to worry about. But so here it's like the layout type is always going to be none. So the pickup type, we're going to check off one of those. We don't need to worry about the last mod date, and then how it's going to be built, what column size. If it's a 6-column layout versus an 8-column layout for classified, and then go down and type in the pickup number. But we don't need to worry about any of that other stuff on
No,
that
because
screen.
you're telling them it's a 6-column, or you can pick the 8-column there.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I mean, and when we do a how-to, it's generally in the how-to.
Okay.
How to fill it out. So, and I think most of the sales reps have that down pat by now.
Yeah, sometimes the pickup number isn't input, and so
Yeah.
when we go into AdWatch, oh, but that's a pickup. Well, it looks like it's in books, and if there's no pickup number, then it's an additional conversation.
Right. But if they've chosen straight pickup or alterations and they don't put the pickup number, then I think we get an error message, and so we'll alert
Okay.
them.
Good.
Okay, so if you're scheduling your ticket in color, you've done the two fields up here where it says colors and color code, but you also have to come down to this bar right here, and where it says colors, you have to pick 1 or 3, not 4, like Jeff Schneider told everybody to do. You're crazy. Black is a given color. It's automatic. So either 1 or 3. If you had an addition that it was running in, a special section, you would select that now.
And that's only if it's a special section, is that correct?
Well, you can do your special section, or if it's running on a certain page, you would select your page, your section, your topic now too. You want to do all of this before you schedule the date, because this is going to tell the computer what rate card to look at. And if you don't have that in there when you schedule your date, it's just going to give it the open rate or whatever. If they've got a contract in there, it's going to give them a contract rate. It's not going to give it a specific rate towards that special section or the special page.
But if it's just a normal ad in like the Whig or the Star Democrat or the Bargainer, we don't have to deal with addition, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Unless you're telling the paginators that you want it in A section or B section or whatever.
So hold down on the addition again, Kim. Is it we have to select both, or just something from any of those?
You can do both, because like in the instance of if we were doing grad tab, you would select GT, and if they had a bad page that they were running in, you would want to do the addition of GT for grad tab and then section as that page, so it knows what rate to give it. So anytime we have bad pages or inside front or inside back, you know, those are rates that we generally try and put in the system, and that's the only way the computer is going to know what rate card to look at.
Right. And you'll notice with some of those codes that they have up there, some of those are not our additions because we are in a database with Ohio. So for everybody's edification, particularly Dina's, you know, just because it's in there doesn't mean it's our code.
That's
so, so we either can pick one from there or one from the other tab, which is the other field section. Okay.
So the section has all of our special pricing in it, correct? Whether it's 50/50 or you know, buy one get one or that sort of stuff. That's all in there.
The 50/50, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
what's the difference between addition and?
The addition is that it's going to be a separate publication. It's going to be a pull-out, or it's going to be something that's inserted. Section is generally used. Can be used as a rating tool, but it's also generally used if we're doing pages. You know, like Soapbox Derby, I think is a page.
So
Mother's Day.
Yeah, back to Kim's earlier comment. This is why if we don't get her the information to build the rate table, then reps go in and bypass all of this, and then it rates at open rate or whatever, and then we got to go back and write a lot of credits or make changes to it. So which is why we need to get ahead and make sure she gets it built first.
It's also helpful for you guys when you want to pull reports to see if it's something worth doing again. If you have the addition or the section in there, you know, that's another way to pull a data mining report.
Now, Kim, question. Let's say we built 50/50 or some special rate. When you set those up, do you give that an expiration date? Or, I mean, can we assume that if it's